Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jared from Random Hardware, and today we're taking a look at the A-frame cabin. This comes out February 4th or February 1st for VIP members, so let's take a look at it. So for $180 at 2,082 pieces, we get the A-frame cabin. This is an idea set that has come to life. There's some significant changes from the original. We'll go over that in just a minute, but let's go ahead and take a look at these pictures. So the first image we have is of the A-frame cabin itself. We have a couple trees and the 4 minifigures that come with the set. We also have what looks to be a beaver here on the side, or whatnot, otter, maybe, I don't know yet.
I don't know.
Find out in a minute. And one of the things that I immediately saw and fell in love with, and this was on the original idea set, is using Thor's hammer as kind of like the stubble look for the brick on the bottom. Looks really nice, kind of clean. And of course the front looks very clean and nice and neat. Got a couple butterflies that come with it as well. A few other elements that we'll be able to see. Next, we have an image of the box. The box is just pretty clean and crisp, just like most idea sets. Looks pretty good. I think it will look good in box for those that are investing or collecting.
Money!
And I think it'll add a nice addition to that. So next we have the image of the breakdown of the 2 levels and the sides, the roofs coming off. And just so you have the ability to access every area of the A-frame. Next, we have a view of just the front porch with one of our little squirrel friends. We have some cut logs on the side here, a couple of the butterflies, some of the tree elements, and 3 of the minifigures can be seen here as well. On this side, we have a few more of the tree elements. You can also see a little bit of the roofing and how they handled the skylights for the roofs. Looks nice and crisp. A couple lanterns, some paddles. So very nice view of the other figure that wasn't in the first image. Here we go, having a look at the, I'm gonna think it's an otter at this point. But I'll look at the otter. It looks pretty nice. Of course, one of the green frogs. And I think there were about 6 or 7 of these butterflies spread throughout. Here we have a view of one of the roofs taken off, and it looks like it does have the elements here as well for modular connections, so you can connect it to other buildings. I don't think that you're going to use this particular build in a modular setup, but that also could be to connect the other side pieces like the little tree stands and stuff. So that's usable for multiple things, but still maintaining the modular aspect so that you can disconnect or connect to anything. Also has a few of the water heaters, water storage, a couple gauges. We also have the little towel holder for the outdoor shower. Looks pretty nice. And of course the long stovepipe going up to heat the cabin. Here we have one of those side elements that can be connected through the modular system. A couple of the tree designs. Not a huge fan of the new tree design compared to the original from the idea set, but the original from the idea set too was also a bit overblown. So I can understand why they went with a more simplified. We'll get to that in a few more minutes. We have a picture of the canoe. Comes also with a couple vests and a camera setup for the characters. We have some more of the pieces. We also get a blue and a red bird. Of course, we saw the frog, the otter, and the squirrel, as well as the 40 minifigures, one of them holding a map. We have a walking stick. It's a pretty nice setup. Here's a picture of the back of the box, just showing a lot more of those previous images that we took a look at a few moments ago, as well as the blueprint style design look that LEGO has been doing on a lot of the idea sets. Here we have sun on the outside. It's okay. It doesn't look like it's in sunlight on this one yet. I'm sure we'll get to that, but it does look good to scale. It looks pretty nice, like it could be a decent size set. Could make a really nice little piece on a shelf unit or whatnot, especially if you have like one of those nice wood shelves. Look really nice on a wood shelf. And here we have sun.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
There it is. Sun for the world to see. Bleed on my Legos. Little image of the 2 roofs opened up, and you're just getting a view of the inside upper level here. Pretty nice looking. Might be a few secrets and doodads and a spider. More of a view and obvious sunlight hitting the inside of that. Thank you, Lego.
That's okay. Things are going to be okay.
We also have the typewriter, because obviously Cabin in the Woods, somebody's going to write a nice little novel while they're there, get themselves a cup of tea, read the newspaper, work on their novel. And here we have more sunlight.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I think that does it for the sunlight pictures. There was a couple. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the original idea set to see what kind of changes we got. So we're going to go ahead and flip right over to the ideas page, the initial one. As you can see from the initial image right from the start, it's totally different looking. I mean, you can see the style is completely different.
I'm alone.
And it just, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about the look between the two. I like the trees more from the original set, and I like some of the older style, you know, stuff falling off the roof from the first one, and boards falling off. It added a more rustic charm. Yeah, even has some broken boards on the staircase for the set. It looks really nice. I liked it. I can understand why they didn't do some of the minifigures that were originally here, some of the ideas for those. I would have loved to have seen the bear in the idea set. That would have been fantastic to see. You can even see that he used one of the rock dude guy's arms to wrap around the corner of the lodge here. It's a much different look. And there's a little skunk. You can't see it because I'm right there. See me? Yeah, skunk. There's a skunk. It looks pretty cool. I would have liked to have gotten the skunk. So the initial design is just completely different. You can see here too from the inner frame that the design is totally separate. It's actually larger too. You get more space. You had more room on the upstairs. There was an actual detailed way up there. So this just looked like a better design to me. A couple more elements. I mean, yeah, nobody wants the extra spider webs for the spider, but you know, hey, I just thought it looked better. It was a little more detailed, had a lot more going on in it. I liked it. So I think there was a lot of changes between the two. And I would have preferred seeing a lot of the stuff from this set in the new A-frame set. But all in all, I still think we got a pretty decent design. Here we have the Lego A-frame cabin set to release on February 1st or February 4th, if you're not a VIP member, for $180. Comes in at over 2,000 pieces, which is less than the 10 cents per piece price limit. So that's perfect. And I think this will make a great addition to anyone's collection. As for investing, of course, idea sets always tend to do quite well on the market after retirement. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick one up either for your collection or to invest in. So friends, as always, keep collecting, keep investing, and keep having fun. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jared from Hello Hardware, Random Hardware, some hardware. There's hardware here. Here we have a little breakdown of the A-frame itself from top to bottom. I'm trying to get this into a nice screen here. Of course, now that I've done that, it's going to ruin it. Oh, come on, Lego. There you go. Okay. For the A-frame, I'm still not going to complain for $180. And I'm definitely not going to complain about the fact that it's way under 10 cents per piece. ... So with that, friends, well, you know what they say.